get halfway.
Yeah.
Got that over with, yeah.
Been out west to your place? Mr. Chairman, do I need to go get commission? Okay, get ready to start.
I love it. I love discipline. Mr. Zelms.
You got we're knocking your pay this month.
It's about grocery money.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Tammy, have a roll call.
Commissioner Chapman? Here. Commissioner Gill?
Here.
Commissioner Baker?
Here.
Commissioner Zelks?
Here.
Commissioner Barwick?
Here.
Commissioner Kane?
Good morning.
Here. Okay, the invitation by way of call.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this glorious day that you've blessed us with. We thank you for healthy minds, hands, and feet to serve you. Thank you for the blessing of creation, for giving us the right to manage and protect a small portion of the wild part of that. You would bless our rides home, discernment and wisdom. In your Son's name we pray these things. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tammy, if you'll have introduction to our guest.
Paul Miller?
Good morning.
David Thionet, Sooner State Health Coalition.
We'll have the presentation and consideration and vote to approve a donation of $25,000 from Sooner State Chapter Quail Coalition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning. What a beautiful day, as Wade said. Today, I'd like to introduce David Shawnette, President of the Sooner State Chapter of the new Reformed Quail Coalition Group in Oklahoma. David's got a donation, but David, if you want to come on up and brief the commission a little bit about your mission and what the Quail Coalition is all about.
Good morning. Thank you for letting me come do this. Quail Coalition was started in Texas. There's 12 chapters there. I was kind of interested in what they had going on, so I joined a chapter in Texas. Shortly after that, they reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in starting a chapter in Oklahoma for the whole state. I said, yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely do that. So that's kind of how this got started. A year ago, this month, we had our first banquet, dinner and auction. We raised just over $102,000. That's a gross. That was a good sign that people in Oklahoma are willing to help up and be a part of what we're trying to accomplish. We just had our second banquet this month, or actually it was last month, and we raised close to $100,000 again. So we're pretty excited about what's going on. What we are trying to accomplish as a chapter is quail habitat, things that we can do immediate impacts for quail habitat. And the reason we chose to do what we're doing with the money with the Wildlife Department is because everyone can enjoy being able to hunt on those locations. So we're trying to be good stewards of the money that we raise, and we think that that is a very, very important way to do it, where everyone can enjoy the projects that can be funded by this money. So we're, hoping that this is a long-term partnership here, and look forward to doing this again sometime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Entertain a motion of
Move to approve the donation.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner DeMille?
Aye.
Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelfs?
Aye.
Commissioner Bowman? Commissioner Kane?
Aye.
Commissioner Holder?
aye.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll have a consideration of vote approving take other action on the minutes from our April 6th meeting. Entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Dill?
Aye.
Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelfs?
Aye.
Commissioner Barwick?
Aye.
Aye. All right, Wade, we'll have the director's report.
I'll hit a few calendar items. First up, and it's coming fast, May 5 through 7, we have the R3 Symposium in Iowa. Kelly Adams will be there as a presenter. She is one of our top R3 champions, so she will be representing and presenting in Iowa. May 14th, we have the Bobbers and Bouquet Fishing Clinic at Arcadia Education Area. Is this the second one? Round 2, filled up last time, may already be filled up this time. It was a big hit. So we're doing that one again. And June 1st through the 5th is the Waffle Summer Meeting in Idaho. Several of you will be out there, and that is a great setting. I think the only other setting maybe in the country that would beat that one in June is fishing in Canada. Some of you will also be doing in June. So Idaho versus Canada, that one's kind of a toss-up. But
I'll be here for the June meeting though, Wade.
you are going to Canada?
Yeah, I'm going to Canada, but I'll be here for the meeting.
You're
I
dedicated.
booked my trip after,
Right, okay, good.
just making sure everybody else
Well, that's
was.
good to know. I will be here too.
Okay. You'll be here?
Yeah, I'll be here.
No.
I'll be fishing.
Tim doesn't hunt that much, so he's not interested in this. We do have the controlled hunt deadline coming up, May 20th, so everyone else get your applications in on time. And John, this is your last meeting?
Yes, I've said it for 3 meetings, but this is
Okay. Jokingly, I said, finally, I mean, we've been here to make sure he's out of here. This is it. So again.
Said everybody gathered just to be sure I'd leave.
Right. We just want to make sure. But we appreciate the years that you've dedicated to our cause and mission, and you're always a pillar and a guy that we could lean on, and just had a history there and a knowledge now, institutional knowledge that we're going to be giving up and have to replace. So we thank you for all that you've done over the years. It doesn't pay that well, and I'm convinced that commissioners do it. And you've heard me say on other things, not because you have to, because you want to. So we
Well, thank you. It's been one of the great joys of my life is to serve the citizens and the wildlife of this state. So.
You will not be getting another plaque today.
No.
It's happy send-off. And I know you got lots of stuff to do, so, and we'll continue to stay in touch through the foundation and other ways.
Yes.
So thank you for that. Kind of on a bummer note, sad note, Harold Namiga, some of you heard, passed away recently. Long-term employee, stand-up guy, another lover of what we do. There's not a better human than Harold was, and we're going to miss him. Richard Hatcher reached out to me. He will let me know when I hear something about services, but Harold was a good dude and worked with many of us here, so I'm going to miss him. Quick on some agency updates and admin. License section's been working on control hunt application. Federal Aid hosted the regional grant coordination meeting. Well attended, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and other service folks. Property section is in the process. You'll see a new look around eventually, but we're getting some of our windows tinted. The UV that's coming into the building and the heat coming into fish and wildlife's been crazy on those west windows. The pronghorn, Jim, you were key in getting that thing in there. You've noticed it's almost albino now. So we're trying to stop some of that UV damage that we're getting in the diorama. Accounting section attended milestone meetings for capital projects that included Hackberry Flat Pipeline Engineering, Bush Range, Cherokee Water Crossing, and other projects like that. In fisheries, we've been working on large-scale habitat projects involved planting 800 cedar trees in lakes. If you've ever wrestled a cedar tree, it's work. It's like a micro dirty jobs kind of deal. It's hard work and it's itchy, scratchy, and pretty good job to pull that off. 800 trees in lakes, other artificial structures, and they've also been doing some catfish spawning boxes, and then some of the upland stuff, doing a lot of cedar removal work. They've been conducting ongoing creel surveys, completing over 220 angler interviews at Veterans Pond, 200 interviews at Lake Carl Blackwell, and continuing surveys at Birchie, Wichita, and Fort Supply to assess angler activity and fisheries performance and satisfaction. And staff produced approximately 1.45 million sauger fry. That's a lot of fry. Also preparing for hybrid striped bass production with white bass broodstock, and then ongoing trout stockings around the state. In C&E, they've been busy, wrapped up the shotgun shooting sports, regional and state shoots at the Oklahoma Trap Range. 2,000 students, that's an impact, 2,000 students showed up for the regional shoots and ended up with the tournament-style championship using all 12 fields at that range. C&E also assisted with the turkey hunting workshop at Pack Saddle, where they covered specific hunting rigs, turkey tips, and more things on how to be a turkey hunter. The spring fishing clinic season has started. They've got 30 different clinics scheduled so far. And then, important note, ODWC was recognized as one of the top 5 social media presence in the nation by the Government Social Media Conference, and that's not just wildlife departments, that's all government agencies. So top 5, that's a pretty big deal. The winner will be announced May 6th, so we'll find out soon. Wildlife Division been busy with turkey season. A lot of WMA activity. If you're a turkey hunter, you'll know numbers are up and things have been rocking along pretty good. Feels like the goblin is kind of dropping off a little bit. Most of the hens are on the nest, but people are still out there chasing the old tom. Staff has attended the Oklahoma Natural Resource Conference. That was a big deal, big event attended by a lot of department employees and other professionals. We recently completed elk surveys and working on a draft resolution for the June commission meeting. And then WMA staff continue to work on their WMA plans and maintenance of all the areas to keep them up to par. And then we completed the federal aid property clarification and submitted a report to U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Law enforcement, believe it or not, lots of illegal turkey hunting, unchecked, unlicensed, hunting without the proper license, and non-residents hunting on resident licenses. One of the bigger things we had in the southeast was an animal attack that ended up being DNA tested, and it was a domestic dog. A lot of folks were involved in that one. Been on several lost. One particular case, we had a lady that was lost horseback, and they finally found her, but I guess you get lost even on a horse, but found her, so we're involved in everything. Animal attacks, illegal turkey, lost citizens, you name it. Game wardens get into that. One thing of note in District 6, there was a case that netted $36,278 in fines and reimbursements, so big cases happening there. We had some illegal trespassers. If you're going to trespass, I guess not all trespassers and poachers are intelligent, but lots of cameras out there. If you want to get a landowner to file trespass charges on you, you flip him off in his game camera. He's going to sign the paper. You're late, get caught. Find the landowner camera, flip it off, you will be contacted by a game warden, so you will be paying for your permit. The finger will get you a ticket. A couple of these guys involved in that one were also found to be maybe involved in cattle rustling and some other illegal activities, so you never know who you bump into when you're out there trying to enforce fish and wildlife laws. Kind of the summary. The full report is in your packet. Nels, you have some legislative updates for us?
I got one question for you, Wade. What's the status of the antelope population? 'Cause if you never get it up, I'd put another one out there. It'd be a doe with the buck we got out there.
Okay.
We gotta get it up, so Bill, you know, do a survey?
So it was right about, where's Weston? About the same number last year, right? Almost deadline, about the same number of animals. So we didn't change. The recommendation wasn't to change any permits for either sex. Keep it status
So
quo.
it's steady, the population's steady?
Yeah, it didn't decline. That's the good news. Yeah.
Wade, I did have a question.
Yes.
I think the chief needs to answer about the political candidate was found deceased in pickup out there on one of our properties. What's the status of that? Do we know?
So our law enforcement guys, Wade or Nate may know, but all I know right now is what you've been seeing on social media, found on Sandy Sanders. Undetermined at this point, unless Nate, Wade have heard any more.
Was he off of a roadway?
Off the road, and the truck was off in a ravine.
Okay.
So, still under investigation.
You also
Again,
might,
you never know what's gonna happen out there on a management area, yeah.
you also might want to alert the Arcadia staff. There's a gunman on the loose out there in Arcadia.
Right now?
Yeah. They shot 10 people last night.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on the
He's
news.
on the loose.
I didn't know he's still on the loose, yeah.
All over Arcadia.
I might suggest, if you kill an antelope, we would prefer to just have you donate your paw.
Hey, I gotta get one first.
You can do it, yeah. All right, thank you all.
Commissioners, the legislative update was pretty brief. The session is clicking down. You know, there's talk about, is this going to be the last week? Is it going to go into next week? Is next week going to be the last week? By statute, they have to adjourn by the last Friday in May. So, I mean, they have ways to go potentially, but they're working at a speed that implies that they're trying to get out early. The first two bills relating to the department were sent to the governor's office last week. Senate Bill 1405 is the wildlife diversity tax checkoff. That's where you can donate a part of your refund to the wildlife diversity program. That one went to the governor's office. And then Senate Bill 330, that directs the OSU Vet Med Authority to study elk in the special Northwest zone. And that also went to the governor's office last week. So our understanding of that is they did not have a line item appropriation for that study. So pass a bill, but without the money, it says they sit there until such time as the legislature puts money in there. The last most significant bill for the department would be Senate Bill 2095. That's by Senator Kern and Representative Dempsey. That would require waterfowl and train hunting guides to be licensed with specific exemption for landowners or ag operators themselves to be exempt. It has not made the floor agenda yet, but we are hopeful that it will and believe that it might. And with that, the rest of the legislation that's out there at this point in time, of course, I would consider it to be pretty minor. I will say that the Senate Joint Resolution 49, that one was Senator Casey Murdoch and Representative Fettgatter. That does remove the double surety bond requirement for mineral exploration on department lands, and appreciate Commissioner Kane, appreciate your work on that. That's going just like we agreed to, so.
Because I want to thank you for all your hard work across the street at the Capitol. That's a full-time job itself.
I echo that. We saw firsthand what this like.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
All right, Andre, we'll have a financial report.
Good morning. This feels kind of like a press conference. Okay, I'm here to talk about the March 31st financials. Okay, this first slide compares our budget to our actual expenditures through March 31st. Out of the budget of $97,636,991 through March 31st, we have expended $54,243,882, or 56% of the budget, with of course a whole lot more encumbered or reserved for payroll. This slide looks at our expenditures from the cash flow perspective, regardless of which fiscal year the bill is tagged from. So during fiscal year 26 through March 31st, we've expended $61,344,029 as compared to this time last year, $54,739,024, 12% increase. This slide looks at our revenue that comes in through the Go Outdoors system through March 31st, $27,836,241. This time last year, $27,336,840, or a 2% slight increase. This slide looks at the cash balance across all of our revolving funds. And as of March 31st, we have a balance of $19,748,775. This slide looks at the combined balances of all of our trust funds. And at the holistic level, this time, March 31st of '26, we have a balance of $354,106,423. As compared to this time last year, $314,822,620. And then we have the next three slides taking a deeper dive on the trusts. This is the Lifetime Trust. The February balance was $184,680,919. A lot of activity during the month of March, not all of it good, leaving us with a balance of $177,033,402. March was a little rough on the market. Things have come back up in April, so we should see some better numbers next month. This is the pension or defined benefit contribution trust. The end of February balance was $167,318,329. Net activity with a loss of $8,567,196, leaving us with a balance at the end of March of $158,751,133. And again, next month should look better. This is the defined contribution trust. February balance was $13,400,017. Net of activity during March was a loss of $718,116, leaving us with a balance of $12,681,902. And this last slide are some contributions that were received in March for your consideration to approve.
On the City of Edmond contribution, did we seek that out or they seek us out?
I believe that's part of our fishing program. Richard, do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, that's, so they have a small impoundment, I think it's called Structure Park or something like that within it. And they come to us, we put out 3 yearly. We give them $2,500, they match it with our sport fish, and then we go ahead and put in habitat within our small.
We move to approve those donations.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Deal?
Aye.
Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Dodd?
Aye.
Commissioner Barwick?
Aye.
Commissioner Holder?
All right, we'll have Commissioner Zelps give us a report on the nominations committee for this coming year.
Well, this is a time that you don't want to not be here because the nomination committee has decided to nominate Chad Dillingham as our next chairman.
Teach him. Are
Mark
you
Mabry.
thrilled about that, Rick?
Absolutely.
Mark Mabry is our vice chairman and Jess Kane is our secretary. That's our motion.
Second?
Second.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Deal?
Aye.
Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelps?
Aye.
Commissioner Barwick?
Aye.
Commissioner Holder? Commissioner Holder?
All right, now we'll have the lawful executive session. This is described for some property. Do I have a motion to go into executive?
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Chapman? Commissioner Deal?
Aye.
Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelps?
Aye.
Commissioner Barwick?
Aye.
Commissioner Kane? Commissioner Holder?
Just drop.
Move to return to open session.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman? Commissioner Dills? Commissioner Mabry? Commissioner Zell? Commissioner Barwick? Commissioner Kane? Commissioner Holder?
All right, Property Committee, we have any recommendations?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we authorize the director to pursue purchase of the Creek County properties that were discussed and to enter into contract and close on purchase of those properties if appropriate.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Dill? Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zell? Commissioner Barwick?
Move to go into executive session.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman?
Aye.
Commissioner Dill? Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelps?
Aye.
Commissioner Barwick?
Aye.
Commissioner Kane? Commissioner Holder?
Motion to return.
Second.
Commissioner Chapman? Commissioner Dill? Commissioner Mabry?
Aye.
Commissioner Zelfs?
Aye.
Commissioner Farrar? Commissioner Kane?
We don't have anything to come out of executive session, so any new business? If not, meeting's adjourned. Next meeting, June 1st.